Hello everyone, welcome back to David Go to Hobbies. I've been doing some serious thinking about the government, councils and stuff like that. Now, supposedly, right, that the people have the power to control government. The people have the power to control councils. But because they've employed the system of divide and conquer, everyone is fragmented, society is in disarray, and they are where the government wants us to be. So how do we reunite? How do we reunite everyone together, or reknit everyone together? Or perhaps would be a better way of putting it. How do we become a single word or a single force? Social media, yeah, becoming part of a rebellion, joining up with patriotic English groups. The trouble is we need someone that is going to be representing the English people. There's some very good people that are on YouTube that are very well outspoken and um, says and does a lot of research and tells people how it is. Me, I'm English through and through, right? Yes, I've got Scottish blood in me, right? And that is through my ancestors. And the way I feel is very much betrayed by our government and the king. I feel that we're living in a dictatorship time where we are being controlled and coerced into certain beliefs and ideology. Now, the way I see it is the system is broken. What do I mean? We've got a government that is being controlled by the civil servants, whether they be Freemasons or not Freemasons. But I have my suspicions that there might be from the hierarchy. I might be totally wrong. It's just an assumption. But I don't know about you, but you know as well as I do, it's not right. So what do we do? How do we fight this? There's various people on YouTube um, that are very good at articulating their point across. Um, I'll give you a few names, and that is Andy the Gabby Cabby, Andre Walker, I think his name is it. Andre Walker, I think he's. I'm not 100% sure. I do apologise if I got it wrong. Ant Middleton, um, Jeff Taylor. There's a few others. Uh, that was just a few. I feel that perhaps they've got a better way of putting it, but like all of us, we can see what's happening to this country. So can you. But we've got to basically think about what do we really want from this country. We want proper English, a government that is for the English people. We want a government that is patriotic, a government that puts British values and British people first and not being dictated by the European Union and the Court of Human Rights. What we do have is a spineless dictatorship government where the councils are following the footsteps of the government. It's an utter disgrace. It is so shameful to think that our servicemen and women died in the First World War, Second World War, Falklands and other conflicts that the British have fought and won. And you think to yourself, we owe it to our soldiers. We owe it to our families. We owe it to our brave men and women that have made this country what it is. I'll be honest with you. I wish Donald Trump was the President of the United Kingdom. I really do. Because we wouldn't be in this bloody mess now. We'd have a person that would be, okay, he's not perfect. I know that by all means. But it's got to be better than what we got as Starmer. And this, you know as well as I do, he's the worst Prime Minister the UK has ever had in living history. He's the most hated Prime Minister we've ever had. We used to hate Thatcher, but he's made her look a saint comparable to what he's done in the Labour Party. You think to yourself, where will it stop? Well, it will stop when the people unite and become a rebellion to the government. I'm not saying breaking the law, but everyone needs to say enough is enough. There's enough going on on social media now to start the movement going. It's about British or English values, our ways, our culture. And you think to yourself about what this government is doing. It's almost like Starmer is a form of a Russian Putin. He's almost like a dictator. Well, he's certainly shown his true colours. I don't know how you feel about him, but I know one thing, he's betrayed every single person in this country. But what gets me, I've often thought it's the system they are using, and it's the system that dictates to the government through civil servants that what they can do, what they can't do. The government is just a front man, puppets really, to the civil servants that are pulling the strings behind the scenes. That's my personal view. I don't know how you feel about it, but it just makes me feel that everyone that I speak to can see is not right. And we're seeing through the deception. We are starting to see the lies, smoke and mirrors, and being misled. And we're starting to unravel what's going on. And I think Andy the Gabby Cabby and what he was saying about the Magna Carta and the British what's the word I'm looking for? I can hear people shouting at me saying it's this, but I can't remember what it was. But it just seems that English is being eroded. The English culture has been eroded to become part of the European Union, a state where we're not a state, we're an island, and we have an identity. We have an identity. We are English through and through. Our ancestors made this country what it is today. Our men and women in the armed services gave their lives for our today. They gave their tomorrow for our today. And we should be proud of them, like we all are, most of us. Unfortunately, our government is not the same. I just feel that the king, by name, not by nature, I just feel that he's betraying us as well. I just don't feel we have a king. That's the way I feel about it. I think it's just a title, and we're better off with someone like Donald Trump leading this country, a president, we've got to have something better than what we got. We've got to a point, I feel, that we're seeing through the lies and the deception. We're seeing what they're doing, right? We know what they're doing. And now we need to we need to formulate a plan to bring our country back. What's the alternative? To pack our bags and go. But that would be betraying every man and woman in this country, wouldn't it, if we just gave up? We can't do that, really, even though I'd love to move to America. I love the Americans. And it's just a big open space. You wouldn't get this in America. This crap what we're going through. Anyway, going back to what I'm saying, that is, even the Americans can see what's happened to our country. I bet they're flipping pissed off with it as well. Anyway, I'd love to know what you think. What do you suggest? Because this topic keeps coming up and up and up many, many times. But we've got to see a way through this. I don't know if Nigel Farage is the answer. I had a suggestion that perhaps the Green Party, but I'm sorry, no, I don't agree with what all that they're saying. I looked into it because one of my subscribers or one of my viewers made the suggestion about the Green Party's better, but no. But then again, do we really need Reform UK? Is that the way we should be going? I don't know. You've got to a point where the system they're employing into this country is divide and conquer. You divide the people up, you feed them false information, you lie to them, you deceive them, which they're doing. And now we're in that place where we've been conquered, but we ain't going to give up. It's our English ways, our English values that will shine through, and this is where we will prevail. We'll take our country back from these bastards. We will fight them with every single breath in my body. And I dare say a lot of you out there will do the same. And I think the only way forward is never give up. Never give in to these bastards, what they're doing to us. And when all this has been settled, when all this has been put to bed, we will be in a lot better place. Because you know as well as I do, the end result will be worth it. Because we'll have a country, our England will be our home. We won't have this crap anymore. Because I think you know as well as I do, we've gone past the point of no return. We've gone to a point where we will fight them. We will make them pay for what they've done to us. But we will use their laws, their system against them. and that's how we will win. We'll fight them on their own terms. We will win. No matter what they try to do to us, we will beat them in any way which we can. And if it means crawling along the floor, fighting tooth and nail to get where we want to go, we will do it because we're English. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment and please subscribe to help the channel grow, and I'd love to know what you think. So thank you very much. Take care everyone, and let's have our England back. Royal Britannia. She'll never be slaved.